Welcome to the Maryland Casa information session. During this session, you will learn about the benefits of becoming a Casa volunteer, as well as what you need to do to start your journey to become a Casa. Let's get started with some background information about National Casa. In 1977, Seattle Superior Court Judge David Sukop was concerned about trying to make decisions on behalf of abused and neglected children with very limited information. He conceived the idea of appointing community volunteers, court-appointed special advocates, to speak up for the best interests of these children in court. He made a request for volunteers, and 50 citizens responded. And that was the start of the Casa movement. After the start of the Casa movement, many programs started throughout the states. The first program started in Maryland, started in 1987 in Montgomery County. Maryland Casa Association was incorporated in 1997 and has helped to start 7 new Casa programs throughout the state. Currently, Maryland Casa serves 21 counties and continues its efforts to expand Casa's reach to the remaining 3 counties in the state. So what exactly is the role of a Casa or court-appointed special advocate? A Casa volunteer is a court-appointed, trained, and committed adult who will represent and advocate for a child's best interest in the child protection system. There are a few requirements Maryland Casa requires from its volunteers, such as being over the age of 21, completing 30 to 40 hours of training, having the ability to attend court at least once every 6 months, and the passing of a background check. It is important to remember that Casa volunteers come from all walks of life and share a commitment to improving children's lives. Casas make a real difference in the lives of older foster youth they serve by empowering them to advocate for themselves, to access the support they need, and to make a successful transition to adulthood. No previous experience or special background is necessary. Casa volunteers are in high demand. Casa is always looking for volunteers of all types. Currently, less than 15% of our volunteers are males, and less than 30% of our volunteers are African American. Also, more than half of Maryland's foster youth are over the age of 14, so volunteers are especially needed for older foster youth. If you are interested in this population, we strongly encourage you to apply. All it takes is one caring person to make an enormous difference in a foster youth's life. Casa strives to pair volunteers with children who they will best fit. Someone who can relate to what these children are facing. Now let's review the steps involved in becoming a volunteer. First, you must fill out a volunteer application. Once your application is reviewed, you will be contacted for an interview at your local program. Next, you must complete a background check, and finally, you must complete your 30 to 40 hours of training. Now that you have an idea of what we at Maryland Casa are all about, you are ready to take the next steps to becoming a court-appointed special advocate. Please visit our website, www.marylandcasa.org, and under the Get Involved navigation, please click Becoming a Casa Volunteer. Next, click the Become a Casa Volunteer link and fill out the volunteer inquiry form. Once submitted, you will be sent further information and a volunteer application. Thank you for learning more about Maryland Casa. We are excited to help you on your journey to becoming a Maryland Casa volunteer. Let's watch some testimonies from a few of our Casa volunteers.
They're always there when I needed them.
She was just really good to me. Sometimes we would just go somewhere and just sit down and start talking, and that really helped me.
You know, if you have a passion for kids, if you have a passion for standing up for someone who doesn't have a voice, then do it.
Being a Casa is probably the best thing that has happened to me in the past year.
The rewarding part of this entire experience is just to make a difference and to be a positive difference in someone's life.
What I get out of it is the privilege to see kids grow and develop.
You play such a pivotal role in these children's life. You will find time. There's always time to do some good.
It's given me hope for these children.
It's humbling because I know that I'm really making an impact on their lives.